Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Cancer meditation. The new moon happened last week in Cancer, and we are naturally moving towards the full moon in a week or so. So, welcome to all of you who are my regulars and to all of you that are new. Let's get right into it, Aquarius, with your overall energy, the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is about your exploration, your discovery about new ways to do things. This could be new resources that you're researching, new tools that you need, or it can be about creating a tool or a resource for others. This is you looking at other ways that people have done something that you admire. This is you perhaps researching or assisting others that are doing something that is akin to what you are looking to do. This is you making yourself available in terms of research, networking, supporting others as a way to learn more about new opportunities, new ways to do things, and focused on your stability, your security, your protection, your safety, and your abundance. Growing this, a plan that you're putting together to grow your wealth. In the past, Aquarius, we have the World card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon card. You're definitely closing out a cycle. You're definitely finishing up an achievement, an accomplishment that has been important to you and for which you are being rewarded. You're being recognized. The World is also a letting go, a releasing of an accomplishment while you hold on to the things that you've gained as a result of this achievement. This is in preparation for something new. And what you're moving towards is a whole new way of understanding your subconscious energies, your unconscious desires and needs, perhaps that have not been tended to as you've focused on accomplishing in the world in a more worldly, conscious way, perhaps in greater conformity to the desires and wishes of others. Now you have released that training. You have accepted its rewards and what you've learned and gained, and you're now ready to open up to establishing alliances, gaining information from invisible allies. You're moving more into the less clear and mapped terrain of your subconscious, of your history, of your past, of your ancestry, ways of communicating with other spheres and entities, former relatives, perhaps living and past, as an example, who can connect you to wisdom that reflects what you know about your path and destiny, accepting guidance from others that know and love you. So this is a whole way of now exploring opportunities, exploring new opportunities in a realm, in a world, and even a location that is less familiar and quite distant in many ways conceptually from the way that you have been able to create achievement, be rewarded, receive acknowledgement for your efforts. But this change is opening up a lot of fortune for you, is building upon what you have already created. It's providing an easier, more comfortable way of creating and building something new. In the present, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of leadership that you have gained, a lot of sovereignty or control that you've gained over your own emotions, your own resources, your own experience. This closure that you may have recently experienced is kind of a culmination of a lifetime or a lot of experience manifesting something on behalf of others, a team, an organization, where you have not only been competent in strategizing towards a goal, but you've done that in a way that empowers those you work with, that is based on trial and error, and ultimately on successes, more successes than failures. Although, as we do know and understand, all success is based upon failure. And this is something that has created this strong experiential history of accomplishment for you. So this may not have been your first accomplishment, or along the way, there were many successes contained, many hard-won successes that you were contained within this final reward, this final acknowledgement of your worldly achievement. You're now on the way to building something new, and this is coming as a result of this newfound confidence you're gaining, this newfound connection to your heart. This is you connecting with the subconscious energy where your passions, your self-knowledge is emerging, being revealed to you all the time while you're sleeping, while you're meditating, while you're praying, while you're being still and silent. And this is really buoying you up and reminding you of why you came here, is motivating this new sense, this new desire to create something. And so you, again, are confidently assessing your strengths, looking at the connections and resources you need to move into the future, and you're casting out your first queries, your first contacts, your first experiments, your first ideas, and waiting for some feedback on your earliest efforts here. But you are so confident in what you're doing, you're so clear about what you're doing, that you're moving into areas where the likes of you, your originality is something that is like a sun. You're really casting your life, exuding your passion in a way that marks you as a real original. And so these new places where you find yourself drawn to, compelled to new audiences, new tribes, new associations, are receiving you as confidently as you are coming in. You're coming in straight from your heart, and you are unconcerned actually about the way you appear to others, because you are so experienced with being successful in creating goals. It really rests on this heartfelt vision that is motivating your actions to build this new thing. In your future, we have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Wands. There's a lot that you are trying to change, a lot that you now have the confidence to change. And it's interesting that you are now, having achieved so much in the external world, in the outer world, you are now courageous enough, brave enough to face those things that may have been seeded from your childhood or family of origin. You're looking at the way throughout these experiences of success, you have not been taken seriously. You have been perhaps laughed at or discredited for the work that you actually did. Those ways that you have doubted yourself in the past have been met with those who would deliberately seek to sabotage you, not believing in your intelligence, your creativity, or the value of your ideas. However, You have taken on those energies. That's part of why you are moving strategically into the unconscious realms of your own experience, because now you're willing to face this, having proven to yourself that you can be successful, that your ideas do have merit. You're now moving back to those places where you felt as though you didn't have enough. You felt as if you didn't know enough. And you are recognizing that that self-doubt is seated in you, is seated in experiences you had where you were excluded. You were not believed in. However, now you are confident as you move forward in communicating and sharing those insights, in addressing those head on as part of your process in identifying this project, this new area of growth, this new lifestyle, this new direction. This move that you're making is being supported by a variety of people as a result of your clarity that in your relationships towards this goal, you need others and you need conscious, concrete agreements in working with them. You are removing this undercurrent of sabotage and self-doubt and criticism to a place where you're aware that working together requires agreements. This is very consistent across readings, I might add. The way we work with each other must be clear, must be obvious, and we must agree on what things we're working towards and the way that we're moving towards it, with the understanding that no individual has the solution or knows the key, but that all together we will do our individual parts according to our abilities to work with each other to create a solution together. So this is a huge sea shift that is, again, part of the preparation, part of the staging that you're bringing from your experiences and you're using to build this new project, enterprise, business, or lifestyle. I'm going to clarify the Three of Wands in the present with the Moon again, a confirmation, and the Nine of Wands. I was speaking a little bit earlier about the hard-won victories that are contained within this closure, the end of a cycle, the achievement or accomplishment you're being recognized for in the world. Getting here, getting to the Emperor, this place of control over your resources, your emotions, your thoughts, providing you with a myriad of strategies that can aid you in attempting things, that your success is built on failures. And the Nine of Wands in this particular case is really focusing on the variety of things you've tried, the many ways you have gone at solving this problem and any problem. The problem here I see is that of connecting to your heart. And having worked at that, you are highly motivated. You know you are close to this experience of opening up your self-knowledge, your wisdom, in a way that is going to assure your success here. The Moon is definitely pointing you to those strategies that will help you to unlock this past of perhaps self-doubt, inviting sabotage from others who feed upon that sense of inadequacy in the past, but that you now understand that by accessing this subconscious realm, this space in your experiences where your emotions have lived, and in many cases, you've stuffed them down, you haven't experienced them, you push them away in order to tend to the work in front of you. You're now coming back to that experience and understanding that this is another tool in your kit. This is another preparation for the vision that you are coalescing at this time. You're putting together. I'm going to pull us from the stone deck an oracle card and hope that this reading, if resonating for you, you will like and subscribe to Pacific Tarot, my channel. I appreciate all the love and all of the support that you give me. And I pull this beautiful crystal, and it is a shungite. I'm going to read most of this card for you. The key is get real with your truth. Shungite is a cool mineral. Its carbon molecules called fullerness or buckyballs from the shape of tiny geodesic domes. It's electroconductive, and it's only found in Karelia, Russia, where local spas have taken advantage of the mineral's purifying powers for centuries. Who needs it? Anybody looking to get honest with themselves. Where to put it? In your water bottle to create shungite-infused drinking water. Meditating with shungite can get the good vibes flowing through you like electricity through a neon sign that reads, yes. When to use it? When it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been and whomever it's been with. Again, get real with your truth. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, namaste.